Thank you for joining me on the show today, Babatunde.
Hi.
And hello. This is Babatunde Vaughan, but I'll let him introduce himself. So please, could you introduce yourself?
All right, thanks. Yeah, following your guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah. My name is Babatunde Vaughan.
Yeah.
I'm a program manager at Microsoft, so I'm excited to be on the TechIn10. And yeah.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much.
All right, so let's quickly get to it. So for me, I'm a bit curious. So what inspired you to pursue a career in tech, really? What inspired you?
Oh, I think short answer, long answer. I started off my career in 2008 as a systems integrator. I have a diploma in computer science before my bachelor's, but that was one of the enablers of me getting into the tech space at first. But one of the things that have helped me to continue to develop my interest in technology is to think about how I can use technology to solve problems. So when I started off, I was doing things like helping people to set up local area networks, helping organizations to set up, their data centers, and even configuring things like advanced security and surveillance systems, right? But it was all around helping people to solve problems, whether it's from communication to security to storage, data centers, and all of that. So I think technology has really shown itself for me as that enabler of success that helps you to be able to solve the problems of people when you apply it rightly and when you apply it with a sense of purpose.
Ah, nice. You've been an OG. I mean, I think you started your career in 2008. Man, we should call you Grandpa.
Come on.
All right, don't mind me. So what I picked from that is to be in tech or to be somebody in tech, you have to be somebody who's a problem solver, right?
Correct.
You can't see problem and stay still.
Yeah, that's very correct.
You have to see problem and find a permanent solution to it from the get-go. All right. Thank you so much for that insight. So I'm a bit curious again. I mean, there's been this development of new technologies. We've been talking about AIs. We've been talking about blockchain technology. We've been talking about virtual reality. So how do you believe this new emerging technology, how do you believe they solve problems for us today, or how they are going to solve problems for us tomorrow?
Yeah, I think one of the things that, I'll take the three that you talked about. Virtual reality can actually help us when it comes to immersive learning, right? For people who work on engineering plants at construction sites, or people that even work in factories where they are developing cars, or people that actually even practice remote medicine, you find out that training now becomes an important need for them. And virtual reality can help you to provide that kind of immersive learning experiences that these people actually need, to be able to do better on their jobs. If you look at healthcare, importantly, for us to be able to solve a number of problems that we have when it comes to healthcare, we need data, and the data in this case would have to be assessed, would have to be analyzed, right? We also need to be able to, come up with solutions that address personalized treatments in the field of healthcare. And that's one of the things that practically technology can do for you, right? That's one of the things that you could see happen when it comes to how you apply artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence with the AI-powered algorithms can help you with predictive modeling. And in that case, you're able to come up with, treatments for people, personalized treatments, can help you to understand what kind of diseases or what kind of ailments you need to start planning towards, right? And again, another part of it is, and a good example that I would use is, think about you trying to access healthcare for someone that you love or even yourself. One of the challenges would be security of your data, the confidentiality of your data, the integrity of your data, and the availability of your data, which we call the CIA triad. Now, if your data is going to be shared across multiple platforms, blockchain can help when it comes to making sure that your data is tamper-proof. Right? That, which is something very important. Again, when it comes to interoperability, that's also another area we can look at as it applies to blockchain. So I believe that emerging technologies, if we look across the different verticals, from finance to education to health to agriculture, technology plays a critical role in solving our problems. And I believe that the good thing to do is to understand how we could apply it and use it in meaningful and purposeful ways. Oh, nice.
Now I'm beginning to have ideas for how blockchain can at least help us with the data privacy issues that, that is consistently plaguing us. Now, wrapping up, let's look at what would be the advice you would give a professional who's trying to pursue a tech career who has never been in tech?
Oh, okay. So I think that's one thing. One of the technology itself is actually it's fast evolving. It's rapidly developing. So there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to catch up on. There's a lot to see in the news. So I think it's good enough to have a sense of purpose, right? Be able to say that this is the kind of problem I want to solve, and I want to now explore how technology can help me to solve that. So it means that you have to be very open to learning. You have to be able to do a lot of research, and you have to be willing to do the strong things. I mean, the hard things. So don't run away from challenges or from problems. You might get to work in a place, and in your very early days, you're already being assigned tasks that appear to be difficult. I think being thrown into the deep early enough is something that helped me, and I believe it's going to help anyone who's also trying out for the very first time. It's going to help you to be able to ramp up on time. You could build the muscles that you need on the journey, and because you have a growth mindset, which is also something very important, you are willing to seek feedback from people. You know that you might fail. You understand that failure is essential to your learning and to your progress. But then as you continue to get yourself involved with research and also being able to have a sense of purpose, you're able to identify you could use technology in meaningful ways, and with that you could ramp up your skills. And I think also it's good enough to know that you're probably not just going to do one kind of role forever. I mean, people in their 50s or 60s probably do 2 to 3 jobs, but people less than 35 today have done like 5, 6 jobs. So having that mindset to know that, look, you might be moving from place to place, role to role is very important. So flexibility is very important, and how you think about the problems that you want to solve. Most importantly, technology is an enabler of success. Embrace it, learn about it, research about it, but have a sense of purpose on how you want to apply it.
Nice, thank you so much. So if I want to become, I'm already in tech. I mean, for somebody who wants to become a tech professional, from the scratch, if I hear you well, they have to yearn to learn, and they should be problem solver. They should have that spirit to want to solve problems, and also it's also good to understand what problems you want to solve. So you have a sense of purpose, a sense of focus, because if you're not careful, tech can be bloody. It can be bloody. It can be stressful, right? And you don't want to find yourself in the midst of doing too many things at the same time without mastering any. So thank you so much for coming out today. We are happy to have you on TechIn10. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Stay foolish. All right.
Goodbye.
Cheers.